And joining me now is Democratic Congresswoman from Texas, Julie Johnson, who is the vice-ranking member of the House Homeland Security Committee and sits on the House Foreign Affairs Committee as well. Thanks so much for being with us. We're learning from Israeli Defense Forces that the brother of the suspect in the Michigan synagogue attack was a Hezbollah commander killed in an Israeli attack. How concerned are you about more potential terror attacks here in the U.S.?
Oh, well, I'm very concerned about the rise of terror attacks. You know, we've seen it, anti-Semitism, the rise of that is becoming out of control. We've had so many attacks on synagogues and Jewish institutions throughout this country, but also the rise of Islamophobia. It's on both sides. You know, houses of worship on all faiths need to be protected. And it's unexcusable that we have so much increased hate in this country. And it's fueled by the rhetoric that this administration likes to put out all the time.
You know, I'm glad that you brought that up. You know, that yes, we're seeing it on both sides here. You are the vice-ranking member of the Homeland Security Committee. The government remains shut down over DHS. Is it time to end this shutdown?
Well, I would love to end the shutdown. You know, we have a lot of brave men and women in the Coast Guard and TSA serving our nation that deserve to get paid. But we have yet to see whole-scale reforms by this administration on how they're running ICE and how they're running that program. They have yet to reform anything that has been so distasteful in this country. Everything that they've done has been as a flaunt to the rule of law and to the constitutional rights of the people in this country. And we need to see a whole-scale reform of that, I think, before funding talks will resume.
And you just mentioned ICE. This Wednesday, the Senate will hold confirmation hearing for Senator Markwayne Mullin as the new DHS secretary. Do you expect anything to change with his leadership?
Well, it's hard to tell. You know, hopefully it will. It needs to change. The status quo is what got Kristi Noem removed from this position. And so if he doesn't make any changes himself, I think he too soon will be removed, because the American people are not tolerating how this agency is functioning. We're not tolerating racial profiling, removal of people from the streets of this country with no probable cause of criminal activity, these unended detentions. We're basically imprisoning people for months and months and months and months and months without any hearing, without any due process. That's not who we are as a nation, and that's not what we stand for morally. And so hopefully he'll have a whole-scale reformation of this agency, but time will tell.
Okay, let's go to Iran. The president now calling for allies to help reopen the Strait of Hormuz. How realistic is this?
Hard to know. You know, Trump has angered our allies time and time again. He's all consistently demonstrated a lack of regard for true allyship in this world. And it's hard to know if the allies will be here with us. But at the end of the day, this war is costing the American people billions of dollars daily. And it, without any congressional approval, without any end in sight, without any plan to de-escalate, without any plan to end this. And people are not happy. I'm calling on the administration to immediately end these activities and resume focusing on the priorities of the American people.
So a question, do you think that there is a strategy here?
I have yet to see it. I don't think the strategy has been revealed to anyone. You know, Trump just knee-jerk decided to bomb a country without any thoughtful plan, without any plan of de-escalation, without any exit strategy, without any endgame goal. And that is just irresponsible governance. Congress has not approved this. We have not sanctioned the spending of these funds. We've not approved this war. We have not approved boots on the ground, which is what he's threatening now. This is an illegal war by this administration, and it needs to stop immediately.
I'm glad you mentioned boots on the ground, because USS Tripoli and thousands of Marines are now headed to the Middle East. We're hearing 2,500. So how soon could we see boots on the ground?
It's hard to tell, but, you know, he's even, recklessly calling for reinstitution of the draft. I mean, what is that about? American people are not in favor of this war. We need problems solved at home. Prices are going up. Gas prices are becoming unattainable for so many. The cost of all goods were already expensive due to Trump and his policies and tariffs. And now this irresponsible war that he's put us in is only making life more expensive for the American people.
Yeah, Democratic Congresswoman from Texas, Julie Johnson, thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you so much.